Hey pot gangers, Candice here, and today we're going to repot the aubergine from the May box, and then after that we'll have a look at the mint. This is the second time the aubergine's been repotted, so you should have your big pot here and a saucer if you order them, and then fill it with soil, breaking up clumps. I'm going to give this a nice drink of water to help the aubergine settle in. Trying not to touch her if I can help it. Whoa, can you see those roots? Look at those roots. Just going to break it up a bit so that they know they don't have to go round and round. So they know they can spread out. Here we go. That's it, pop her in. And then fill the pot right up to the very top. Keep her nice and moist in this warm weather that we're having. Maybe check on her every day. Don't forget to name her so we know what's in there. She can go in a nice sunny place in your garden. If you've got a greenhouse, she can go in there, and she will start producing fruits. As she grows taller, she will need a stake, if you've got any in your garden, or you can buy some from the Pot Gang website. And I'll be interested to see how she gets on. I've got another one here, which I'll repot later on. So here's my mint. It's quite tricky to grow from seed, but once it's established, it just goes crazy. It can be quite invasive sometimes. I have harvested some of it. Actually, there have been some previous videos where you've seen it being harvested, but just a reminder to snip the tops off her stems so that she grows nice and bushy. You can harvest her just as one leaf, or you can pick off a nice sprig. Try to use her fresh, because that's when she's at her best. You'll get the smell on your fingers when you're touching her. It's lovely. She should produce right through to October. When she starts to die back, chop her down 3 centimetres. That's about an inch in my measurements, and leave her outside all through the winter. Believe me, she will come back in the spring. So now it's over to Kate, who is looking at her cucumbers today.
Thanks, Candice. Hi, Kate here, and today we're going to be harvesting Clarence the cucumber. So we've been watering every day. The cucumbers need a lot of water, especially as it's been really, really hot. So I've been watering every day, and now we're ready to harvest. And actually I've been growing him in the greenhouse, so we'll have a look at that in just a second. The cucumber plants will grow really tall, and what you'll probably want to do is cut off when they get to about 1.5 meters high. You just take the top off. It seems a bit brutal, but if you do that, then you'll get lots more cucumbers growing instead of lots more foliage. So we can have a look at that. And also you will need to stake your cucumber, because the cucumbers are obviously quite heavy and the plant will need some support. But let's go and have a look. So here's Clarence in the greenhouse. You can see that we've still got some flowers here, and they are developing into the cucumbers. So what I'll need to do actually is make sure that I tie this tendril up, because it's going to get quite heavy and we don't want it dropping down or eventually snapping. So I'll do that. And I've grown it horizontally. So I've got 2 plants, I've grown it horizontally, and I've supported with some stakes, and also tied the plants to the rails of the greenhouse as well, just for extra support. So you'll want to start harvesting when the cucumbers get to about 15 centimetres long. Don't leave them much longer than that, because they won't taste as good, and sometimes the skin can get a bit hard as well. And also, the more you harvest, the more cucumbers you'll get. So do try and just keep a regular harvest. Again, you want to cut them off. They come off really easily. Cut them off either with scissors or a knife, and there you are. The more you harvest, the more they'll come, and you'll have them pretty much growing all the way through the summer. Don't forget to check out the fantastic recipes that are on the back of your grow guide. And if you've got any questions at all, then you can just drop a line to Potline and your queries will be answered really quickly.